just asking you a few questions about just AI in general. So I think a lot of people, we all know what AI is, but there is one thing which came around was sovereign AI. What is the context? Why do we need sovereign AI? What does it mean?
Right, infrastructure, model, data pipelines, governance, security, privacy, all of them governing for the country, laid as a foundation for the country. I think that's where it stems. So sovereign is sovereign for every country. So sovereign for India, right? Self-reliant. You don't have to actually rely on global black boxes. You could just look at the sovereign infrastructures available for you to host your, your models and also process data. So I think the whole world of sovereign stems from the fact that we are self-reliant in every aspect of infrastructure, model, and everything governing that.
And I think that's what this partnership also brings, self-reliance. So hosted with L&T in the Cloud Infinity platform. You said governance. Like, I want to pick up on that governance topic. I think, why do you think AI will need governance? How can it be dangerous after a point? Why do we need to, what kind of governance would it need after a point?
So the kind of data that it really relies on spans across everything private, public. Something that's private to me is private. Obviously, if there is no governance, I'm not ready to share that, right? So it's important to lay emphasis on compliance, security, privacy, and governance. So currently, I think there is no law really governing it per se. I expect something to come out of DPTP, but I think it's very fundamental on all aspect of information and data usage to be as responsible as possible. I think that's where the self-governance comes, and then of course you have the overall governance, which will be kind of mandated in the way you deploy it. So it's just true for everything: small business, large businesses, small going to large, individuals, countries, just about, right? You wouldn't want to work in a non-governed environment and share anything.
Okay, so, and also when we think about L&T, I think not a lot of people would know that there is verticals. And can you tell us more about what the Cloud Infinity platform is? What does this infrastructure do? And how does it help models like Shunya get better, host there?
Yeah, I think fundamentally I want to talk about one thing, right? L&T is very, very keen on not just building platform, but to make AI very inclusive. I think that's fundamental. And to make the AI inclusive, it's important to make it affordable. It's not easy. You see, you need like ultra high speed GPU, low latency networks, massive data pipelines, and of course, a lot of things that you have to enforce from privacy, security, governance, which itself doesn't come at free of cost. What I try to do is to reduce, how would I put it, like a unit cost per use of AI, right? So that's very fundamental to our infrastructure, what we offer. We have built, everything is native to the platform, like, let me make it, security is foundational to the platform. Everything else is native to the platform. Our data centers are more AI-centric built than a general purpose data center, because retrofitting would cost a lot, and I think that adds to the overall cost. So we entered pretty late. I think I love the way Vijay said, it's better to enter late than early. We did not enter early. We were building data centers for everyone else in India. We entered late. And what we did was we took the opportunity of building and making our infrastructure ready for AI. So everything around you see and the data center, all our products, whether it's cloud, whether it's GPU as a service, AI, a lot of logistic problems or logistic optimization problems run many days on GPU. Probably one of the best ways to solve these complex problems is through quantum. Can we make quantum affordable to India? Quantum itself, what we are looking at launching in November, is sovereign to the country. It's built in India, made in India, for India, and of course for global. but made very, again, we have kept in mind how viable that is going to be for all commercial businesses, not just for research or research at scale per se. I think everything needs to lead to, real life problem solving. So these are the things, right? So CPU, GPU, up the value chain and making compute extremely easy to access. I think that's the relevance we bring.
Okay, so I just want to pick one last thing. What does quantum is? Like we've been going these terms around. Like there's so many complexities now coming around. Let's, for a layman person, so what is quantum? When we say quantum, what does it mean?
For the layperson, it's a little difficult to really define, but I think what you can do with the GPU for like months, you could probably solve that problem with quantum in maybe an hour. So just look at the compression that you get or the speed that you get. And this is not for all problems. It's not something that I'm generalizing, but there are problems which are complex in nature, which can have real-time relevance. And maybe over there we could, See, the other thing is also country like India, how we don't have unlimited amount of power. So it can't be just GPU on power, right? We also have to look at how we make best use. People talk of sustainability, but they don't took anything innovative. Quantum is a great leap in that sense. It uses like 1/100th of what a GPU would use, but gives you maybe 100 times more speed and power what a GPU could give. But yes, again, I'm qualifying. It is not for all, but it is for specific complex scenarios, made simple, easy, and faster.
One last thing. I think there has been, since the starting of the whole AI thing, there was, Sam came to India, when I think someone asked a question, the whole thing went viral, that can India build AI? Can India lead in AI? I think we are past that stage, we already answered it. But what is that one thing you think now as a country we should be doing to match up or in fact lead this whole AI wave?
I request this with the government as well when I meet them, right? Speed to execution, accuracy, ability to execute is very important. So I think speed is lacking in India. We should just be agile and speed. I think we'll get there. That's the only thing we need to do. We have everything. We have intellectual power. We have ability to be creative, thinking, imagination, technically sound. I don't think any resources in the world. We don't lack infrastructure today. So the only thing we need is speed of execution. I take decisions really fast and very unlike L&T. But yeah, you have to just take it, right? And I really, really appreciate Vijay for setting this stage up so beautiful. He talked why you think small, growing big. You want to think small, growing big is fine, but you cannot, you can't, your vision has to be there. You have to grow. Every small business here today will be sitting up in an enterprise space and saying, I'm an enterprise. And I have great faith in that. I trust that and totally trust that. You're fully capable, right? Thank you so much.
Fully capable.
I spent 34 years of my life and I chose to live here despite having all the option to move to somewhere else. It's just my faith, trust, and my love for India.
That's very good. Thank you so much. Thank you.